What's up guys, Rancho part 2 video here. This is like a nasty 50-50 hole that's backed by the washout, I think. I'm not real familiar with the property yet, obviously. I just got my key like very recently. But this hole was pretty nasty. I was the first one to go through it. I don't think anyone hit it in a while. I think it rained, so there's some water on top, but there's like 3 feet of muck at the bottom. And this is some good karma for me. I've heard a lot of feelings with my 300s, and now it came full circle. So I'll shut up and let you watch it, and then I'll provide a little bit of commentary throughout here because it's a long ass video of me working my way through this hole.
You know what might have paddled through here on its first try? That
what?
300.
Oh, we should have tried it.
We should have tried it. It's so much lighter.
Alright, so I'm starting to get a little bit frustrated here. I'm also getting tired because I'm out of shape. But this was a serious workout working this big old bike through here. It's not so much that it's heavy, it's that it's got a lot of plastics and floorboards that hang down kind of low. And they were just getting full of mud and really weighing the machine down. Also, this thing doesn't have the trailer arm suspension that K-Amps used to have. It's got traditional A-arms, so you're dragging those through the mud. IRS ground clearance doesn't help if there's no bottom. As you'll see with the 300, that just totally kicks my ass.
No, we didn't. Oh, we got
So this was kind of scary. Had the back end really deep, and I think the muffler was actually pushed into some mud. And when I snapped off the throttle to go back into reverse, it stalled. Once I got the exhaust up out of the water and the mud, it started up and it ran fine for the rest of the day. It doesn't seem to have caused any damage. I don't think the water made it up to the cylinder or anything. But it was a little concerning. Also at this same point, my front diffs got stuck in front diff lock. Later found out that's because the connector came unplugged from the front differential actuator from all the mud and sticks and crap I was circulating. Pretty scary. But overall, the machine performed pretty well. Most Can-Ams would have died in this hole, and definitely got the belt wet. This thing's sealed up extremely well in the front locker. Very effective. It's just a pig. This is where I give up and jump off the bike and push it. So I admit I did not make it through this hole. I cheated. Wait till you see this little 300 though.
Oh, look at that. It's going to walk right out. Look at it. Oh, yeah. You get the bite there. Oh, 300 times. Look at that. Hey, you cleaned it out, Christian. Hey.
This is an 88 300. Don't be confused with the plastics and gas tank. It's an 88 underneath. I just did a top end on this thing, fresh cam, but most importantly, a 60% reduction ball ski reduction and some fresh clutches, and it turns these 31 skinnies like no problem. Obviously, it's lighter. It has less to drag with the solid axle. Also, it's got a much lighter driver on it. But this thing totally walks this hole nowhere near the bottom. It just paddles on the mud that's there. You can see how buoyant it is. This mud looks like water, but there's lost so much sediment suspended in it, you're really buoyant. But these 31 Outlaws are awesome in this consistency mud. One of my favorite tires still. I wish they still sold them. Once mud gets a little thicker, the performance isn't as great. They don't have no tread spacing. But in this hole, mud like this, I mean, you can't complain with this performance in any way. Also, great driving and balance.
Good throttle control, man.
I can't believe they're not making them anymore.
Like that with this water in it, you can't beat those tires.
I cannot believe they're not making them anymore, man.
Yeah, you gotta spin with a full pass.
Made it look easy, man.
Alright, get that Rubicon.
All right, yeah, the Rubicon's coming. There.
Here's to me. Good work. With water in the oil and everything. Lean that way. Put all your weight on that. You got it. You got it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Shoot the tires. Shoot the tires. Plenty.
Alright, I swear I didn't put this in here to be a dick. I just wanted to show how bad this hole really was. This is a Suzuki 400 foot shift with high and low, which is pretty awesome. And it did really well in all the water and stuff, but these are some skinny V-treads and they just cannot compete with the Aztecs and the Outlaws. But this is a bad hole, guys, make no mistake.
Keep on, yeah. Keep moving down that road.
This is a Honda Rubicon on 32 Aztecs. It does have my arched arms on the rear. I think he probably could have made this if he hadn't had to step off and then his waders got stuck in the mud, because you literally couldn't walk through this hole. It was so thick at the bottom. But it did a lot better than my Can-Am. It is lighter. It's got more clearance in the back with the arched arms. But this mud was just so like soupy and weird. It just caused everything to float a lot. So dropping out at 0 PSI would have been a good move for this hole as well.
Oh, shit. Dave, no one told you, man? Oh, shit. Dave, no one told you, man?
Oh.